series video. We are gonna play some Danganronpa 2. But right now it's up the thumbnail, and then share this on Twitter, and then get right into the third Danganronpa 2 third class trial. I'm so happy. I'm filled with so much hope and despair. Mostly hope. Okay, let's hope the form bots don't come in. And as soon as I say that they come in, stop. True hope and despair.
Danganronpa.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that?
Oh my god.
Listen up! The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms, We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought, but the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone, so I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's.
Yeah, let's go. Hyoko's dead. Yeah, she did. She did. I am so glad Hyoko's dead.
And not just that.
Let's look at that body.
Her body was taped to a pillow.
Body of satisfaction.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so, we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
Why Ibuki? Why did it gotta be Ibuki?
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true? Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. The story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Oh my god, no. Because you said Michael, the kind of guy who just makes Oh shit, we're getting to normal. Fuck. Okay,
Hajime.
let me pause this quick because I'm obviously not gonna figure this out on my own. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna not. Yeah, there's definitely no way I'm gonna figure that out.
Hospital gown. Ibuki committed suicide. Then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidental.
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault. Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
That would also be. I don't think I can deny. After all, why would Hajime? Well, obviously, because did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
That one.
Testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie. No, that's wrong!
I'm not the killer! I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec! You're the one who brought this up in the first place!
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway. Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
I'm not sure about that. For one, she doesn't have a reason to commit suicide. She doesn't. And there was no suicide notes, so yeah, sure. She definitely committed suicide.
Then that seals it! Ibuki committed suicide!
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
Yeah. Well, somehow the killer did it very fast.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two! Sonia and Kazuichi!
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
Yeah, I'll see you did it. For one, Kazuichi is not small enough to remember tech. Not the small tech type. And Sonia is two.
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru. Me too!
Hey, why are you talking like, huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall! Is this his professional skill? The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside. No, that's wrong!
Hang on a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
From the outside? How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob? Like rubber, maybe?
Crap!
Okay, good. I thought it was some kind of food.
I see! That semi-transparent glob must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too.
And you ate some of that glue. You should be dead. Yeah, there's no way you should be alive.
It had a firm, gel-like chewiness, and I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth. Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
So Hiyoko was killed first. This still makes no sense. How were you able to tie up the body that fast?
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
Grab something like that.
Got it!
Scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room? In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so...
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper... See? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
Yeah, but it's still not enough wallpaper to have it on.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hiyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
Let's give it a try. Oh fuck, I'm about to die. Not this shit. Whoa! Look, you made those moves! No way. Okay, try this. Fuck. How do I do it? How do I do it? How am I gonna make that? How the fuck do I make that? How the fuck do I make that? Fuck, how do I make that? There's no way I can make that. There's no... And jump! Damn it! I'm gonna die. Because I can't make this freaking jump. How the fuck do I make that jump? I'm gonna die. How the fuck do I make this jump? Wait. Got it. I'm gonna die. Let's go.
This is our end? We will never give up!
How the fuck do I make that jump? Oh, I'm supposed to. Fuck! How do I make this fucking jump? There. I made that. Oh, there we go. Fuck. Fuck you. Question 1. It was blocked there. Fuck! Fine, I'm just hitting. Whoa! Question 2. The wallpaper. I think. Oh, got that right. I was just guessing. Whoa, Jay, this is getting crazy. Whoa, Adno, you're getting crazy. Fuck. Adno, what did you do? You're so magnificent, Adno. Keep on doing those tricks, Adno. No way, Adno. Jesus, this video right. Oh, fuck. I can't believe I got that right.
It's all coming together.
Can't believe I got that right. I'm a genius!
Got it. Kyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Kyoko's body was already there.
What? So you mean to tell me... Oh, so they... What? You still will be able to see like a big bump right there. How could you miss that? What? I'm sorry. What? Moving on.
However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar, so using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers is to make it look like that killer.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music room.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
Yeah, that's really the case. But shouldn't have that good.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off, since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
And when was Hyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey! Don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them.
That's even worse, Monami.
I knew it! There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
Using the killer.
Crap!
Fuck.
I see!
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then, Hyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
Ibuki, I'll miss you. My God, oh my God, Ibuki. You're the best part of this game too.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How right. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather.
Dun stepping clear-headed. Let's get
Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Oh my god, Gundam.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. Let's go.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something? Were there even any footprints at the crime scene?
Maybe her feet were on the floor. But she was like sitting or something. So instead, there'd be a mark on her ass.
Weak, I say! It doesn't even pierce my heart!
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the
I am telling you to present...
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were, was there any sign she stepped on something?
I agree with that.
Wow, we agree with all for once.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint bloodstains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood!
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood...
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
No way!
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye!
Oh, you wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna go,
Is that
Gundam?
it?
Let's go.
A
Let's
shepherd
go.
dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Oh, Ibuki got killed by... She got... All we know is that supposedly she commits suicide. I don't think she commits suicide. Because for one, there's no suicide note. There's no reason for her to get suicide. So she was probably murdered. And Hyoko died by swinging the bow. I'm so glad Hyoko's dead. She is dead out of our lives. Yes, Hyoko's dead. I don't have to hear from the whiny butt anymore. Or read her whiny dialogue. I hate Hyoko so much. I'm so glad she's dead. That's the most satisfying death.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know. You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Oh, you want to go? Oh, let's go. I have no idea what I'm doing.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha!
Pause it. Maybe. Boop.
Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no you can't step on blood that was never there. Just about 1 minute. See a nice nightmare.
Fuck, I'm messing this up.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet was... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor. Crap! You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there. See a nice nightmare?
Fuck, it's in.
You're saying the blood on it. Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about what... Did you see a nice nightmare? Fuck. You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belongs... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime. There was no... You can't step on blood that was... Just about... Did you see a nice nightmare?
This is gonna take me.
You're saying the blood on me. Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about... Did you see a nice nightmare? You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet. Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about 1 minute. Did you see a nice nightmare? You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was... Just about 1... Did you see a nice nightmare?
Sorry!
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there. Did you see a nice nightmare?
Fuck, I had one more.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there. Did you see a nice nightmare?
Damn it, this thing about it.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words!
Finally, it's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things! You don't have proof of that at all!
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but... Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
Yeah, it makes sense. What sense? This? That's not how I would do it. Okay.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, It'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding.
Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far.
You're the ultimate nurse, right? You do realize if someone gets killed, the blood doesn't stop automatically bleeding just because they die. Now, I'm pretty sure all that blood's gonna go splattering around the whole body. No, that's not how... There's gonna be a trail...
Aside from Miko, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikan's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yup. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now.
Don't be sad that we roasted you, Gundam. Don't be sad. You're precious. Your time will come. Useful and precious.
Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time, too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right?
Nah, I don't know.
After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means... the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself, remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means... there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Yeah, that is a good question. What is that video with Hajime's? Huh?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body of the music video a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed!
can exclude the sick people.
And what about the...
Right before them, I was totally sleeping.
I think everyone at the...
So everyone has stated, what about you guys? I was where I was supposed to be.
That's not an
Aside from those afflicted by the... If nobody has an alibi, then...
No, that's wrong! Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime. Too much info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
Yeah, it looks like Shaki's jealous of Mikan.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much. But that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
Yeah, it is. Could have had different ones. That's the case. What a boss! And so then, booze and
Hiya!
Stop it!
But we're not gonna end it here. We're gonna continue the back trial. I don't want to. Even though we got like now like 10 hour and an hour and 39 minutes left of the back trial.
What a disappointment!
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Yeah, I just forgot to say it, so I already said that. The reason the killer did an imitation murder was the reason for the falsifying the murder scene. It's something like that, even if
It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
I love you, Nagito.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hiyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hiyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark davers of destruction are getting riled up.
Oh, look at the cute little hamsters. It's so cute. That's so cute. Oh my god.
Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue? There's no way you'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
She was guided by the will of causality.
Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
I agree with that. It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Yoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Yoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose!
Oh, so Connie man wants to get in on this action? Connie.
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
You wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna go?
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Damn it! Hiyoko was locked inside her room. She definitely got abducted. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her. Hiyoko was locked inside her room. She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
I can't back down!
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or the killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her! The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
What?
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or the killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her! The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
What? How am I failing now?
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
I can't back down!
Hiyoko was locked inside her room. She definitely got abducted or something.
The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and
Forcibly abducted her.
the girl is so small and weak-looking.
And that's why the killer targeted her. Hiyoko was locked inside her room. She definitely got abducted or something.
The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and
Forcibly abducted her.
the girl is so small and weak-looking.
And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
I can't back down!
What? Fuck.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or
The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and
forcibly abducted her.
the girl is so small and weak-looking.
And that's why the killer targeted her. Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something.
The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and
Forcibly abducted her.
the girl is so small and weak-looking.
And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked.
Oh my god.
The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Huh?
Crap!
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was...
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up.
Damn it! The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Fuck. Not that one.
Crap. Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's... Her kimono was all messed up.
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up.
She fought the killer. That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all. Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Look at
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up.
She fought the killer.
Allow me to cut through those words!
Oh my god, oh my god, that took like 20 minutes to do.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then, the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Oh my god. Kazuichi, what the heck? Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
I don't know.
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without...
Killed Hiyoko.
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Do you have any ideas?
Nope, no clue.
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Because it's planned from the beginning, I'm pretty sure it was very, very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
Oh, you're not scum. You're the best person in this game. I don't care if people hate you. You're good in my eyes. You're the best person. You're my BFF, Nagito.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember, there was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
Now wait a minute. Ibuki had blood on her feet. There would be footprints all over the place. If she kept walking around.
Strange. It's very strange.
Strange? What's strange?
See, it's not important. It's something. It's it's not something you can talk about. So please, there's still an important thing that we can do. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
I can prove it with this! If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Do you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
What are you talking about? People are all accusing us to this. That's why you want boxes I'm talking about. Don't be so romantic. Come on. You're definitely someone
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
Oh shit.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
Is that the case? The thing that's different that video at the same time. Is that thing the case? Did something? Whoa! It's time for the large dog! Oh, fuck. Damn it! I thought it was a large dog. Wanted to do the Nagito voice. Yep. I needed that eye. I need a G. Give me a G. I swear, if another fucking better hit another... Oh my god, I lost so much health from that. Jesus.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us... In order to show us that they filmed the video somewhere else. What if let's go! Wow, Atno! You're going through Roger Dive! You're so amazing at it. These are tricks. There's some tricks for us right now. Whoa, you're doing all those turns and stuff. Amazing. Whoa. No. Okay, question one. Question one. Was it, both? Please tell me I'm right. Yeah, fuck! Ah, fuck, that's the right one. The camera. Fuck! Oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh fuck. Sharp ass son, Jesus. No! Fuck! Fuck! Damn it, I died! Damn it. Fuck. Do you see those sharp ass turns? Jesus fucking Christ.
This is our end? We will never give up!
Fuck! Question one. The model, right? Fuck, that doesn't count. No, oh fuck. Okay, now I gotta do these sharp ass turns. But and fuck. Fuck! Jesus. Fucking Christ. Look how sharp these turns gotta be. Look how sharp. Question 2. The hospital, right? I think it's a hospital because obviously it's a music venue. I don't know why I wouldn't give this a better answer. Fuck, it wasn't. Damn it! I messed up time. Took you. I took too goddamn. Damn it! Damn it! God damn it! Maniacs!
This is our end? We will never give up!
Again, right? Watch you do this sharp ass turn. Oh! Watch you do it again. Oh, did that sharp ass turn. Damn it! Fuck! Damn it. Oh fuck, I only got a minute and a half to do this. Come on, let's get to the final question. Oh fuck it! That's the wrong thing. To increase the signal. Fuck! Listen, yeah. Okay. Oh fuck, I only got 38 seconds to do this. Hurry up! Come on. Come on, don't die on me, pal! Don't you dare die on me. Come on. Yes!
It's all coming together!
Fuck, I almost died on that one. Second try.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music video.
Third time to jump.
With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
That's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor. The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means even... No, I'm good, I got it. Fuck, don't touch that. Fuck. Give me a C. What? Okay. Oh, E. Competent. Okay, okay. Competent. Damn it, all these letters stop hitting each other. Give me another E. Oh my god, with all these letters, stop hitting each other. Fuck. Jesus, that took all my health, but okay.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Or they might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That must be it! What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene. Look, they did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
That's so true, Montana. Monami is so half-assed.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid!
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like a conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor match.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Crap!
Oh, candle.
I can prove it with this! You're referring to the candle in the music video, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But
feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Just picture there, only an hour left. Hour and 5 minutes left in this flash trial. Hour and 5 minutes left. Or less than an hour and 5 minutes left.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
The video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body is at the music venue. Which means...
I see! The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
Wow, we went throughout a whole stream without no porn bots? No way. This is a miracle. A whole stream with no porn bots. I guess the porn bots got cancelled. Or finally one of my mods actually report these porn bots. Oh my god.
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video... There's only one possibility I can think of. If I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
Damn it!
damn it!
Wait, the only one who starts with an M is... Oh yeah. Nita?
You're the only one! You're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
Wait, me, here comes the favorite part.
She's right!
Oh yeah,
A clumsy
the
slowpoke like me killing
manga,
someone?
the freaking manga, the closing argument.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Nikon have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest? You should be exhausted. Wait, shouldn't you get some rest? You should be exhausted from missing out on how to sleep,
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Kane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second! What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible! There's no way I can kill someone!
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Nikon is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Can you hold on a minute?
Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
Nagito! Yeah, Nagito's the best character in this game.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time. I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows. Are you serious? I've been so focused on everybody else this trial, but I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game!
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope. And the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope won't be much of a clue. You might as well shit your
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
No clue was contained in decisive clue. Is that really true? Oh fuck.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
she was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the... Though hanging and the scars they leave would look... Scars?
But we believed it was... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
That must be it!
Man, none of one just touched
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
Something I want to ask you. Something I'll do because this was being hanged by the vote, right?
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Nikon?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you? You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Nikon, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helps her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikon because she was nursing her.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Oh my god. I love the guy who does Nagito's voice. Oh my god. He makes it sound so cool. He makes it sound more cool than he actually is. Jeez.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikon is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop! I don't want to do this either! Of course I don't want to do this! But I need to do this!
You
Wait,
doubt your friends?
Is it time?
That's not it! I suspect them because I want to believe them!
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say? So in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
What the heck is up with the freaking attitude change? Jesus, it's freaking... What the fuck?
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your
God.
fault.
No. What the hell?
Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Hey, Mika.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Jesus, calm down, lady.
Is acting like this your strategy now? This is Plus, to be honest, we've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
Yeah, that's basically a can when she plays something.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Huh?
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair. Hey, Mika, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. You're totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer! The video... I never filmed that video!
It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
You need to make up. I'm the one who's going to finish us.
I'm not the killer!
You can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Oh my god, it's starting changing.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Oh, I'm supposed to get that last week. Okay,
You can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Do you have... Is the handbag on her? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital...
Ibuki and Mikan...
Is that really... You could tell her body just from that... There's no way you'd be... So please forgive...
Hajime, pay close attention and you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
You can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body, so please
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
Oh, camera.
You can't think of anybody else other who could have filmed that.
Do you have any? Is the handbag on her head? Is the hospital gown she was... Or could it be the hospital slipper?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly...
Is that really your... You could tell her body type just from that... Just from that camera angle?
I'll shoot through that contradiction. Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
I don't care about Hiyoko, but Buki, that goes way too far. Hiyoko, she deserves to die. But Buki, you're going way too far. You're going too far.
Forgive me! Huh? 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 I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible. You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag, isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. Well, not really. Not time for the panic talk action. What? Oh no! Please don't tell me what I think it is. No. Oh no. Please don't tell me I have to shoot the bullets. No. Oh fuck no. No. Oh no. Not this. Oh, not this. They brought this back to this game. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, it's the one thing I hate about the previous game. It's freaking this part. I hated this part so much because I would die so many times. No. You monsters. Who in the right mind will bring this part back into the game? The part that's the hardest part in the first game. The part that everybody hated, and they brought it back. Why? Just why? Fucking assholes. Fine, let's get this shit over with. Yeah, we know how the bullet time works.
I'll keep explaining it until
No, I'm not gonna have fun. I'm gonna be...
That's why that crying is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This Jen, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
just say we're not going every single again. And then that didn't happen. Not a big fan now. Fuck. Oh no.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already?
I fucking hate that part. No. I know it was in previous. I know this might have been in the previous Super Shot, but at least you had unlimited ammo. You had unlimited ammo. No, not in this one.
This is my...
Prepare to see that over.
We will never give up!
I'll just explain for you. Will you forgive me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me! There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
Fuck. Okay, let me pause that. What is the answer? I forgot the answer. I need to know the answer. Oh, beautiful. That's okay.
There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
This is the end! Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
Buy one bag, get another one free. It's a common practice. Fake customers with bonus customers.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
It's almost
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Mikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left. Please, just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
It's time for closing argument. Okay, maybe there's only 2 stops.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going. When I went to the hospital with Nikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music video. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music video, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time. When in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue.
began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hiyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hiyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the store tray and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hiyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Oh my god. That's it. My god, she's gone crazy.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Mikan, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time!
A beat! Man, that sucks. Man, I suck.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
Mikan has been chosen as guilty. Class trial end. All that.
Well now.
Now then. Though it may be obvious at this point.
Correct.
You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right, the true identity of the whole fighting Blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikan Sumuki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. You saying Mikan who won He knows us back to hell. Was the one who killed him?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, Mikon. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them? And so while you were nursing us? Nursing them?
Hey!
Don't just laugh, say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This shit.
Hey!
There's nothing wrong, but my pet girl she's actually gone mental.
That's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer Miki. Huh?
Hey.
Based on my own predictions, she might have caught it. She's probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikon, do you say? No, because I was looking at Mikon for so long. She was the one taking care of me, after all. Constantly kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair, and a despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it made. Hold on, did you say Mikon also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
What?
Huh? Hajime, has something crossed your mind? My body is heavy. No, not just heavy, it's something soft and really hot. That's right, Mikon felt really hot at the time. Now that I think about it, that must have been high fever, just like what Buki and Akane had.
It cannot be!
Then because of that disease, Mikon was...
Perhaps...
The systems that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name Despair Disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the Despair Disease, she was completely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a situation. Hopeless situation. That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikon standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now, that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. I'm sorry, no, she's not the ultimate despair. That honor goes to Junko. No, I'm sorry, no, I have to stop you there. She is not the ultimate despair. No. No one can do the over-the-top craziness that Junko did in the last scratch trial of the previous game. No. Have you seen how crazy that girl can go? You see how crazy that girl went at the end of the game? At the end of the last game? No. She is not the ultimate despair. Junko is the ultimate despair. Don't get it twisted now, Nagito. I love you, Nagito, but no, Mikon's not the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? That's the reason why I can't forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope?
Impossible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh?
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 Who are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
Jesus. I understand that I've done something unforgivable. But you know, the truth and all that is truly...
It's love.
What love is all about.
Hey.
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand? It's because you don't have anyone to love. It's because you also someone who is unaccepted by anyone. What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Well,
even if I say this, I'm sure no one here will understand, but love is a wonderful thing. The feeling of freedom, where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones who feel that then felt, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, smash me with water, kick me,
how amazing!
it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love. Only love.
Could it be?
Naito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only she was affected by despair. You were half right. It's like to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I'm able to remember my beloved. Remember? Perry, that's what my secret was. What a wonderful secret. Which means you had the remembering disease.
But
if this means she remembered something, love like this.
such despair.
Are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you this before you even came to this island? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this. See? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's sense. And it also was my beloved who created the me that everyone can forgive. But by my beloved's so forgives me and so upsets me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god, you kind of got insane. What the fuck is wrong with Mikon? Are you saying this is Mikon? She's the real Mikon? Mikon, please ask me, do you really remember? You ended up like this? All because you remember? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikon. Oh, you still doubt me? Then to prove that you remember, I'll tell you how something nice. It's about the world and the organization that you all already know.
Are you serious?
You know? Not know, I just remember, that's all. They were about them all along. How that the whole thing organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation. The fuck? Future Foundation? Future Foundation? It's like the symbol of an ancient Greek door. That's right. There's a Japanese word for future.
Hey,
Just what is future? Does it mean suggest that organization is the world of the future foundation and our world? To put it simply, trying to clean the world for themselves.
this is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know. That's part of it now. What a suicide. It's not like huh? I knew it. I'm gonna come out the whole film is easy organization one day. One minute I don't have this.
I am Monokuma!
I'm Monokuma. My existence is entirely my own.
Hey,
Don't. Hey Mika, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity and try to hide it from us. Of course I know that. Let's see. The future champion might be the hiding among y'all is... Oh well, no one really cares about that. Don't you think?
of course not.
Oh hell no! You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown is. Countdown? You even know about the cat?
Oh?
I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it was. I think it has a lot of cat. Drowning. So much drowning. In the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can use this all. If that's true, then who's the person you've been spending the time with up to now? The past. Past? The person she didn't... That person, she didn't exist. She just my poor son who lost his schoolmates. You guys consider that being a fan?
Oh?
So that doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. These guys accepted my past self, not my present self. That's...
Well...
No, that part's old now.
Do you understand?
Hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say. All these guys are too bad. It's sorry about all this.
hey!
So, sure, I'm gonna take him away.
Damn it!
It wasn't true, he wouldn't be such. Why don't you just take our sweet time at your own place? Oh, Monokuma, is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time! Damn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse Mikan Tsunuki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got.
Oh, here you go.
punishment time!
It's time for the punishment. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's see what this juicy punch, see what the third class trial punishment is gonna be. Ooh-wee. Come on, come on, come on. Bye-bye, ouchies. The heck? What the fuck was that? You call that a punishment? What the fuck? What kind of punishment was that? That is absolutely the worst punishment in this entire game. What the fuck? You had the perfect punishment. You had two good punishment. Oh fuck, that's gonna be on auto. What the fuck? What kind of punishment is that? It was only like 5 seconds long. 5 fucking seconds long. Literally, 5 seconds long. That wasn't even... That was the shortest punishment in the history of mankind. No. No, we deserve a better punishment than that.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan? Was that her truth? Or was it a symptom of the spread disease?
Damn it!
Doesn't matter either way. She ended up like that just from remembering, then all along, you kind of never with being a symbol. Right? Even if her words were influenced by the spirit disease, the disease turned out into that. But she lost herself to that simple disease. She was definitely unworthy of him.
Isn't that right?
So let's move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait!
That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so. Look at house cars collapsing and then said. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then, when she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only monsters. And now, there's no way we can just move on, try to have a clear cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor, too.
Wrong!
Too bad. That's not the case. Mikan wasn't not the traitor.
Come on!
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monami looks like. Nothing at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, we're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you were different than one.
Phew!
Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. Drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye. During the break. You're right. It's made out of black beans.
Hey!
Wait. No, it's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So in order to help guys feel better, I've prepared a special event. Special event? Head over to the First Island Beach. An old friend will be waiting there. Old friend?
huh?
Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey!
Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all. Safe? Should I say this? I knew it. I knew crazy about certain Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome! We're sorry to see the light of hope. Light of hope? Happy Nekomaru's returning to us, but
So just as I thought.
few of our friends just died. So let us help them out. Miss Sonia,
However,
even if I'm so happy, if Nekomaru's safe, I'm truly happy.
Fine.
If you're happy, you should honestly be perhaps those who have been taken as the same if still live. A supreme overlord gives a shit. That line doesn't suit at all.
Silence.
Silence, I shall crush. Can you hear us? If you're unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warn you that I'm letting know when he was in don't have to worry. Someday, I'm sure he found it on my voice. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are
Right?
Let's make it a grand, even if those who have died. Oh no, not that client again. What the heck? He's so affected after the death disease. Stop, I don't get this at all. Kanye?
Alright!
Alrighty then, let's go. Yeah, you're right. Nakamoku was coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they were so point, didn't they? I'm gonna stick around until the others have finished talking. What does that mean?
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
Ooh, I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to really explain everything to you, including Nekomaru's body. Huh? Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. What did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped. As soon as we decided to the elevator, we started going to the beach in the first hour.
Alright!
Alright, let's haul ass. Even though our minds were completely exhausted, straining our bodies up. Without stopping to think, we kept waiting for the beach. Hey Nekomaru, show yourself.
Listen!
We have come to pick you up. Please feel and come out late. We raise our voices, look around the area. Raise our voices again. We look around the area again. So on and so forth. Kept looking around. But
Hey!
what the hell? There's no way to return.
Damn it!
It falls in my hand. The familiar voice echoed throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
That voice. The high hopes in our hearts, we turned toward the direction of the voice. And then when we saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting! Hey! What's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing! The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
What the fuck? Oh my god. What the hell? What the fuck? Oh my god, what the hell? Nine days left. Chapter 3. End. And with that, 9 people are left. To be continued. Okay, wait.
Danganronpa.
We are done. I've been playing this game for almost 3 hours and 21 minutes. Yeah, I think I had enough Danganronpa for today. Yeah. Probably play this game sometime. Probably Saturday, I guess. Probably this Saturday I'll probably play this game. Or maybe tomorrow. I got time tomorrow to play it. I'll play this game tomorrow for you guys. So this is acnogoji signing off. And remember, stay big, Danganronpa fans.